Let me clarify one point that has gained prominence and that is perhaps inaccurate, that the transmission system is not reliable or it is the weakest link because it is only 5,000 megawatt capacity. That is erroneous. It is not accurate. The transmission system first is a dynamic system. Dynamic in the sense that we are building more transmission systems. We are increasing capacity to transmit energy between the generation companies and the distribution companies. This year alone, in this year's budget, there are projects for transmission. So it cannot be accurate if we are implementing the budget as we are to say that the number has remained at 5,000. That does not make logical sense. Just yesterday in Sokoto, we visited transmission stations. Even the transmission station in Sokoto is going to be completed at the end of this month, where we are upgrading the transmission capacity from a 60 MVA capacity. We are adding 2 extra 40 MVA transformers to increase the capacity. So if you add 40, 80 to 60, clearly the numbers have gone up. And just, I think about a fortnight ago, in the Federal Executive Council, we also got approved to increase the transmission capacity in Oshogbo and I believe in Shiroro. And last month, I think in the month of September, we were in Borno, where you would have seen news reports of progress being made in reconstructing the transmission station in Maiduguri and what we are doing in Damaturu, in Damboa, the places where terrorists had damaged transmission systems. So, and some of the transmission systems that had been put down in those areas are back because there is some power being supplied in those parts. And so it's an ongoing undertaking. We have, I think, about 139 of those transmission substations of the 132, 33 kVA rating, and we have, I think, about 44 of the 330, 132 kVA rating. Now, these are the engine houses, really, in a manner of speaking, of where power is maintained and serviced. The lines are perhaps, for want of a better word, if the transmission system is the transport side of the power. The lines and the towers that we normally call high tension wires are at best the wheels, but the engine is in those substations where parts damage, where they need to be managed and all of that. So it's an ongoing conversation, but we are not at 5,000 megawatt. The capacity is increasing every day. Thank you.